What's up guys, it's your boy Joe Slam back with another video. In this video I'll be counting down some of the most underrated brawlers I've seen used in the world finals and was used in such a great way. They were so underrated, so underappreciated, and the pros shown how good they can be in the right scenarios. Let's hop straight into the Slam Army. Hopping straight into number 5, we have Lola. Now Lola is a great consistent damage dealer, and with her spawnable, her shadow, she could be used to counter some assassin brawlers, even like Kenji. In the world finals, you could see that they use Lola to counter Kenji in some ways. They use that gadget where it enables the shadow just to get that shield around her, and it just stops Kenji from unloading and being able to push and attack her so much consistently. And she's just very consistent on a consistent basis. That's the way, and she does a lot of damage. If you really notice about the Lola, when she first came out, she was a really amazing, she was one of the best, she was the best damage dealer inside the game. They had to nerf her multiple times, and now I feel like she's getting underappreciated and more overlooked than other damage dealers in the game, where she's more easier to use, she's more consistent, and she could surprise you very much about how much damage she can consistently output. And you definitely want to be using her on lanes. She's a very good lane brawler, and you pair that up with her shadow, she could be actually very hard to take down, very hard to get close to, because you're gonna get just utterly shredded Slam Army. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Let's hop straight into number 4. Hopping straight into number 4 now. Also, with these brawlers being underrated, we have new brawlers balance changes that have gotten their hypercharge. Now with Ruffs, he's gotten this hypercharge where he's enabled to, once he pops his hypercharge, his super drops it down, and he could give himself or his teammates an instant hypercharge. So you could pair that up with some really aggressive brawlers, with Daryl, who just recently got his new hypercharge, with Mortis, who could squad wipe and just go crazy, with Surge. Like, you could pair it up with so much brawlers that will literally give them that instant boost, and with that instant hypercharge, it could literally change the game. Other than that, Ruffs is also very underappreciated support character. Now he has his bags where he could place down, where he could counter the likes of some assassins that they could not get close to him, or he could obviously tank a couple of shots where he would have got hit. And then his attack is a very underrated, it's very weird. They nerfed him a long time ago about how fast he could outload his ammo, but it's still very strong, still very underappreciated, and I feel like Ruffs should definitely get way more love than he is getting currently. Let's hop straight into the next brawler. Straight into the next brawler. Now we need to talk about this brawler, Otis. Even before he got his recent hypercharge, he was underrated. Now Semantic, yes, the world finalist Semantic used this brawler to dominate in double swoosh against Crazy Raccoon Tensai Tempo. Like this is crazy. Now listen, he wasn't allowed to use the hypercharge because it hadn't released for everyone in the game, so he wasn't allowed to use the hypercharge in world finals. And even without that hypercharge, he popped off so much times with that super. That super silences them, I'm pretty sure, for like 3-4 seconds, and that's literally a guaranteed kill. Otis does great damage, he has a decent gadget, and then his super just combines it all together. Yes, it could shut down one specific person, so if you have a Mortis hypercharge and you want to go crazy, Otis could literally just mute you and you won't be able to do nothing. He can mute any brawler in the game, and that mute is going to be literally a confirmed kill. Now he has gotten a hypercharge where before when they meet you, yeah, maybe you could run away, like you could walk away, you could like behind a wall, you could find some cover. Now it's over, Slam Army. It's over. Otis he's begun. Now Otis stuns you. He stuns you, so it's even more of a guaranteed kill. Imagine just sitting there as Otis just shoots you and you can't do nothing, you can't attack, you can't run away. It's a guaranteed kill every time someone pops a Otis super with his hypercharge. You're gonna be dead, as long as they don't find some way to mess it up, some imaginative way to really mess it up. It's gonna be confirmed kill every single time. Definitely want to be playing him. He's hopping straight into the next brawl. Now this one is probably my favorite out of the bunch. We got Pearl. Now Pearl is just too underrated, and we've seen people like Tempo and world finals go crazy with this brawl, especially in the likes of Knockout. Now we're talking about Knockout. What is so strong about Pearl, you may ask? Is this easy to hit shots. The brawler is tanky, so flipping tanky, deals great damage, and then you just add on that gadget, that hot cookie gadget where her cookies burn you. like, and then you load up, you have your basically that rage bar when you load up and you get your shield, and you load up and you know that's you do more damage, and you get more, like if you load up you get more super attack done. That paired up, if you have that full capped out plus the hot cookies slam army, it's GG's. She pops that gadget, she hits you with one main attack in knockout, open zone, open whatever, knockout, open map, you're done. There's nothing you could do, and it's very hard to kill a Pearl. Now that I'm thinking about it, Pearl is so beefy, she's so tanky in a way that it's very hard to kill her. She could hold her lane fine. She has a low-key underrated range because her range is not bad at all. She has really good range for a brawler, and she has, the only thing about Pearl is people say she's boring, but she's so strong. She has the health, she has the damage, she has the good gadgets, she has good mechanics. There's nothing wrong with her. She's very easy to play. That's a brawler you definitely want to be playing. And coming in at number 5, let's hop straight into it. At number 1, we have RT. Now this brawler was used so much in World Finals for some exact reasons that I'm about to say right now. Obviously he has the long range and he has the health of a tank. A health of a tank and long range. Okay, from starting off, that's already like 8-bit right there. Okay, so that's like 8-bit, let's just say that. But then he has the potential, once he hits you, you have a scanner on you and it doubles the damage for you and your teammates. Now pair that up in bounty where you have sharpshooters hitting you already for almost 3k. You're gonna be hit for like so much damage just off of one. And then he has a star power where it could make it last 3 seconds longer. So I'm thinking it's like 5 seconds. I think it could be a little bit more, but it's definitely around 5 seconds of just you being scanned. I think with his star power it could probably scale higher than that. Now paired up with like, oh, what if someone gets close to him, he can't really defend himself. He could literally split himself and become 2 Jackies and instantly shut that brawler down. Whatever assassin or tank thought of like getting close to him, that brawler will now be shut down. It will now be GG's in the chat. It's the only thing I'll say about RT is there might be a little skill gap because obviously his shots, I'm not gonna lie, can be difficult to hit. But once you get down more consistent with his shots, you will absolutely be a great support, a great tank, and a great like sharpshooter at the same. All in one. You have that brawler of RT. When he first came in the game, they had to nerf him because why? He was the best brawler in the game by far, leagues ahead of so much other brawlers, and he's still that guy. He's still very strong. And then you put him in bounty, a map where it's like there's so much squishy sharpshooters. He has the health to go toe to toe with them, and then he's gonna give his sharpshooters the advantage because he got the scanner on them, so they're gonna do more damage. So you definitely want to be maxing out, playing, and just learning these new underrated brawlers inside of Brawl Stars. But that is it for the video. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. It's your boy Joe Slam back with another video. We're gonna be the king of Brawl Stars.